I want to be very clear about who rises and who doesn't in politics. And if at this point it's not clear enough, when you see what happens to people like Marjorie Taylor Greene and Thomas Massie versus somebody like Anna Paulina Luna, who, by the way, that's not her real name. What a surprise. It turns out that all roads always lead back to Israel. And here's why. So I have asked the speaker to ban CodePink. I was just physically hit by their head organizer. This is right after I questioned Secretary Rubio about them. It is time Speaker Johnson ban them. Jen, why would
I can't. So for people who do not know who this woman is speaking about, she is talking about no other than our love, Medea Benjamin. And if anybody knows Medea Benjamin, she doesn't assault anybody. She's a pacifist, not to mention she probably weighs 85 pounds soaking wet. So right off the bat, we know this is ridiculous. I don't know who this representative is until today. Like, I'd never heard of this woman. I don't care either. But if you mess with Medea, then you're messing with me.
You're messing with
so now we have a problem. See, now I know who this is, and now we have a problem. That's what I feel like.
Well, let's see exactly what this so-called assault looked like, or so she claimed.
I just
informed.
Whoa, okay.
Touched me.
You know, I wish we.
Oh my God.
You know, I wish. All right, let's do it again.
Oh my God, people.
You are misinformed.
Whoa, okay.
Wait, you just touched me. Oh my God. You know what this
I don't even think it was intentional. It almost looks like just a hand movement from walking. Like it looks like, she's just walking.
Well, you know what this reminds me of? I know Colin probably doesn't have it handy, but I was mentioning to this earlier about
the guy who like throws himself in front of
you got the Zio in what is that town square place in Paris called, where it's kind of the court. It's like the Paris court or whatever you call that. Or I mean, it might not even be Paris, actually. I know it's in France.
No idea what you're talking about.
The point is that you had the Palestinian protesters, you had the Zio scum who decided to walk over and harass them, and they weren't having it. And the next thing you know, he's like, oh, they attacked me. And the cop's like, what?
Oh, please let them. First of all, we know that this doesn't go anywhere, right? Like, it's silly. Nobody's going to prosecute this. So it's stupid is what it is.
Well, we are definitely under we are of the belief that this is in many ways the Streisand effect. You were better off not saying anything, just forgetting that any of this happened, that you even captured this on video. But instead, not only do you claim that this is assault, which is just, I could show you what assault is if you'd like. You really want to find out.
Take any picture of what Zio Hell is doing in Gaza would qualify as an assault,
Colin, but while I play this
Medea Benjamin isn't, she couldn't, you have to really understand how ludicrous that is. So I can't even describe, first of all, she's teeny, she's like this, she's a pacifist. Like it's just so absurd. I can't entertain negative Medea speak.
Yeah, and to me, it's a reflection of how much they hate people that are anti-war, because war is profitable.
Oh, yeah.
And Medea is as effective as anybody on Capitol Hill that is on the left. If you want to talk about the true left in the United States, Medea Benjamin and CodePink, when it comes to the anti-war movement, that's as close as you're going to get. That's about as good as it gets. And so because she's effective in what she does, they can't stand that. And so Anna Paulina Luna, who already is a grandstander looking for her next opportunity in the political ranks, is going to try something that doesn't make any sense. This is just going to make it worse. And so we'll leave it to our good friend to have this statement to make regarding what happened.
Representative Anna Paulina Luna has said that she will help to make AIPAC register as a foreign agent.
I support reforming. Mara, will you stop taking money from the
Yes, absolutely. Let's
There's a
shake
deal.
on that.
All right,
okay,
she's
because
gonna
we
stop taking
take
money from
no money from the CCP.
Wait, do you
Zero.
support- did
So
you
now
support
you
Miss
have to
Diggum?
now you have to do
Does
your
Miss
part of
Diggum
things.
not actually get money from the CCP? How do you think they made their money?
Absolutely, they do
Are
not.
you aware
Absolutely
that they're
not.
defying
Let's shake
subpoenas?
on that again.
Are
because
you
that
aware
was
that they're
such a
defying
good deal.
subpoenas?
Agreement that we shook hands on is that she's going to strengthen the Foreign Agent Registration Act, known as FARA. Now, she thinks that will affect CodePink because we are attached to the Communist Party of China, but we have no attachment. So what it would really do is force AIPAC to register as a foreign agent because they are a foreign agent of Israel.
They love saying that she gets her money from the Chinese Communist Party. It's just, it's silly. It's silly. This is like the people that were talking about us getting money from George Soros when it's something that can just so easily be looked up. Like this is public information. You can look up where CodePink gets their money. It's not a secret.
And we were discussing this earlier. See, for those who are not familiar with why they constantly say that CodePink is an agent of China, is because the primary benefactor of CodePink is married to—
You mean the founder, one of the founders besides Medea?
The co-founder's husband is a very wealthy entrepreneur, and he happens to be a socialist. And not only is
oh my
he
God, not a socialist. Oh my God, the horror.
Yeah, but no, socialists are not allowed to make money, Jen. Remember that. That's not allowed. So ostensibly, why they paint him as a communist or as being paid by China is because this gentleman has a very favorable opinion about Chinese culture and thinks that the United States could learn quite a bit about how China conducts business amongst their people. That's actually something that we could actually learn from and say, hey, maybe things could actually be better here in the States if we were a little bit more like China. And I would say from a technological and social perspective, yeah, I would say that that's probably a very good idea. Remember, China has universal health care and high-speed rail and a much cleaner environment. So they have a one-party government. What the hell do you think we have? You think this is a two-party government?
I love when people say, well, China's got a state media. Like, what kind of media do you think we have? Like, our media is owned by the same people that own the Congress. You see it's just, they just make private money on it. It's still state media. It's the same.
Colin, before we bring in our guest, could you please pull up the YouTube post that I made earlier today and just pull up the image? I want people to understand crystal clear that this is the reason why anybody, it's not just Paulina Luna. This is anybody in politics.
Paulina Luna. Why do people need three names? Who needs a name like that? Paulina Luna, please.
That's not her real name.
It's so pretentious.
Her last name is Hoffermeyer, I think is
Hoffermeyer?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you could put two and two together.
I can put two and two together.
If you want to know why this closeted Zion, well, she's not really closeted anymore, but if you want to understand why they rise in the ranks, this is why. See, when you do this, you are proving that you have an agenda. Now, it's one thing if you are just having, let's say, favorable commentary, which is bad enough, towards the state of Israel. It's another thing entirely if you do this. You see, you do this because you're actively seeking their approval, their support, so that you can benefit from it. That's the only person who does this. And you want to know when this picture was taken, Jen? I'm sure you have an idea.
I don't know. It's all gross to me, really.
The last time Netanyahu graced us with his genocidal presence on the House floor when he made his speech. And she sought him out to have this photo op. So this is the person accusing Medea Benjamin of being a foreign agent.
Yeah. Well, here's my thoughts on him.
I want you to get this fuck where he breathes. I want you to find this Nancy boy, Elliot Ness. I want him dead. I want his family dead. I want his house burnt to the ground. I want to go to the middle of the night. I want to piss on his head.
Just saying. I didn't say it. Capone said it. Don't blame me.
You want to get Capone? When he says one of yours to the hospital, you send one of his to the morgue.
I'm just saying, I guess that woman and I have different priorities, I'd say.
We certainly do. Anna, you're not fooling anybody. Free Palestine.
Free Palestine.